Welcome back to Let's Play Golden Sun, The Lost Age. I'm Nye, and I'll be soloing this episode. Mostly because we're continuing to hunt. So we'll be going out into the Eastern Sea itself. Hopefully not going to have too many of those frame rate downs. But whenever you see the waterfalls, like you saw just to the right there, that means you can't go any further that way. You cannot go down or up waterfalls, unfortunately. Okay, so we're going to go out to some of the islands in the Eastern Sea. We've got one very specific island we're going to have to go to fairly soon here, but we're going to be going to the smaller islands in order to continue this little trade quest. But first things first. Going to that island you can see on the upper right hand corner when you look at my map. Just floating right along. As I said, unfortunately we don't get any faster. Awesome. So this... Gotta get rid of that. Good for fighting, not so good for exploring the overworld. Fairly simple stuff here. One thing should be noted, especially if you're in this area, these are half blocks, not full blocks. And all that really means for us is that we gotta make sure that this one I'm pushing right now ends up underneath the one the next level down. Now, realistically, what we're actually aiming for is we're going to go talk to that bird you saw flying around a little bit. But that's not going to happen just yet. There we go. Full box to jump on. Kind of happens no matter what you do. You can't say no to that. But that's all we need to do anyways. Let's see if these guys have anything important to say. Treasure Isle, huh? I wonder if that has anything to do with what we're doing here. Probably not important. Okay. Next, I believe we're going directly south. Slowly, you know. Here we are. Well, this is the North Oceania Inlet. Islet, something like that. Yeah, we need to talk to that cow. left-hand side? Nope. Maybe it's not that cow. Sea time sounds interesting. A little bit. I mean, we don't really care about it too much, but... Oh, I know the trick to this. Okay, this is something we can't do yet. Okay. Well, that's given us pretty much everything we can do at this moment without actually progressing the storyline. So I think it's time to go progress the storyline a little bit. I think one of the complaints given about this game was the lack of smart fighting. Namely, that, as you can see, if I have a guy attacking a guy who already goes down, my fighter just stands there stupidly and tries to figure out what's going on. Okay, the place we're going now, I believe it's that island down there. Or is it the one to the upper? Maybe it's the one to the upper right. Let's go check that one. Basically, there's two different islands we're going to have to go to eventually. Skirt around the Sea of Time. Because we are definitely not ready to go there yet. Nifty ability, Merman. Thank you for showing us. Ooh. Sheba just learned Fire Breath. That's a new one. Yeah, this is definitely the right one, I think. Let's see, is this where I want to be? Yep, this is it. I hear something about a serpent, I hear something about sacrifice. I don't like that. Oh yes, I think you and I are going to get along famously. Well, first thing, let's see, that's about a 47-point increase. We need to upgrade him with the Storm Brand. Get rid of that thing, because that's been sitting around in our inventory for far too long. The Ninja Blade. Now we can get him upgraded. Let's see, anything else? It's a major upgrade. I mean, I want those gloves, so we're gonna get the gloves. Now, it's about the same increase in defense either way, but he needs better attacking power. Let's give it to Piers. Okay, the problem is we really don't really have much money going on here right now. You could say that's a bit of a problem. Okay, let's sell some of the nuts that I don't need. Sure, I'm gonna regret selling those later on, but... let's see. she actually has upgrades for everybody. Glad we didn't just waste money when we had it. Okay, well that's all we can really do in here. We don't have enough money to do anything else. There's a sacrifice of some sort that's going on. There's a serpent, and we got some guy who's gonna go try to kill it. But no one believes it's gonna happen. She doesn't even know who we are, so can't talk to her. Let's go in this really big house. Who's this person? That really says all there is to it about that, doesn't it? Really depressing place. Except for that one. You mean this one? Some stuff going on here. Let's see what we can find. Interesting. Very interesting. Let's go. Let's see if we can get back here. No, we can't seem to solve that without a power we don't have. Well, I heard a hero get referenced, and, well, I believe we're heroes. I heard a Mount Mikakage get referenced, which looks like this over here. Let's go check it out. Except the name this gives is Gaia Rock. Huh. Well, we've already been to Ayers Rock, so maybe this is where Felix would get a special power. We seem to be plenty powerful for this area, I'll say that. That's not the right way. I gotta say, I like the music. And of course, this means we gotta go all the way around again. Look how overpowered we are. Because we went and did a couple things in areas we shouldn't have been in. Gives me a warm and fuzzy feeling inside. Now, technically, some of the things I'm going to be doing in this dungeon are not precisely necessary to actually beat the dungeon. I would recommend doing them anyways if you're going to be trying to follow in my footsteps. Now, what I'm not sure is if I'm doing this in the correct direction. I can't remember if I'm supposed to go inside or if I'm supposed to go up. I think I'm supposed to go up first. Oh, it's a chest. I'm sure I'm supposed to be down here if it's a chest. Let's try going over here. Watch me get this completely wrong. What's over here? Nothing. Okay. I still can't access that. Yep, looks like I got it wrong. Well, that sucks. Well, since we're on this side anyways. Let's go see what there is to be seen. Hey look, guys who might actually be hard to fight. For a given definition of hard to fight. Keep on climbing these vines, which we can't climb because there's a block there. Okay then. Is there any... Ah. Okay, well I guess we're gonna have to take some of these specialty classes off for a bit. That's how that works. Took me quite some time to learn how to do that the first time I did this. Let's keep climbing. Okay, making our way slowly up this cliff face. I think that phase right there is just to tell you exactly how to make these vines swing. I think I want to go take the non-obvious path before I take the obvious path. Mostly because I can't remember where all this goes. Oh, this looks like this puts us at the leftmost side of this place. I'm going to be using this much. If I had to guess, I don't think I have to. if you try to pass in front of those mouths, they'll knock you clear off. Yep, that was a cheap shot. Expect to see more of those as we go up. And there's really no way to avoid them. So apparently, in trying to go the exact wrong way, I've evidently gone the exact right way to ascending this slope. Not sure how I feel about that. Yeah, looks like we've reached the top. Better or worse. I'm near the top. Now the important question here is, did I want to go to the top? Or did I want to go inside? Cheers, multiple level ups. Let's see what's over here. An apple. I can live with apples. I've been yelled at multiple times by trying to even out the stats, but I feel it's useful. Can't believe she hasn't gotten high platinum yet. At some point I really gotta make sure that I get her upgraded. Because Jenna's using really old synergies. Move this on down so we can jump to the area of the right-hand side area that we want to be at. And keep on moving. Woohoo, an oil drop, an item I will never use. Making our way further and further right here. That's not the button I wanted. That's actually something we want. Not only do we want it really bad. Okay, as opposed to climbing all the way back down, I'm just going to retreat. I'm going to walk up instead so we can see if there's anything else up here that was worth getting. To be honest, I don't actually think there is, but I'd rather be safe. Because you guys know how easy it is for us to get really cool items. Okay, this time we're going to take the right-hand path. No, that went the same way no matter what. I was talking about really cool items. That nut is just amazing. I would not have wanted to go away without it. Fantastic. Keep going on up. Let's see if there's anything else over here that we didn't get. At this point, I'm not thinking so. But I'd rather play this as a better safe than sorry here. From what I recall, the inside of this dungeon is actually a lot faster and smoother than the outside if you know the trick to it. So I'm probably just going to do it in this this playthrough as opposed to... what I do is I can see the other side right there. I'm thinking we've already seen all that there is to see. Let's get everybody healed up. Get some PP going where it doesn't exist. You'll notice they're starting to gain PP as time passes. Okay, instead of going up, let's go to the right. Oh, we already did that, didn't we? Okay. Am I just like... Did I go the right way the entire time? Just completely missed this. And like explored everything, just didn't realize it? I think I did. Well. Glad to hear it. Well, that's the outside taken care of right there. Let's go take care of the inside. After getting rid of all these enemies, at least. Yep, that was actually kind of needed. Believe me, you will be glad to get that doll because of what we're about to do in here. these jokers. They shouldn't be standing in my way anyways. Well, that's kind of cool. It doesn't do anything for us right now. But definitely a cool little thing. Ooh. New enemies. I know how to handle those. Back towards the entrance. I mean, realistically, I could just do a retreat at this point, but why waste the free farm? I think some of these doorways are meant just to make this place feel nice and big. Not the ultrasonic waves. Never the ultrasonic waves. Yeah, if you're willing to do it piecemeal, you can keep yourselves going a long time just by keep on using Djinni. Well. Oh, that felt worthless. Apparently it's a jumping puzzle and you have to go the right way. But apparently you can fight enemies on this jumping puzzle. Now that just feels special. Actually, this guy did not go down. Just amazing. More of these evil tree stump demons. Did I make sure to reset? No, I didn't. Okay. Now, there's a trick to this. There's a reason why we do this. That's why. That is very, very important to do. You'll find out why soon enough. Now, you don't actually have to do this. This is not a necessary thing. But this will make your life much, much easier. Okay, but that doesn't affect the other one. going onwards and upwards. At least on my screen. Nope, wait, there's some stairs. Darn. Oh, we can go ahead and just kill this thing. Awesome. I'm sure we'll be down there eventually, and... oh, this looks like fun. Open another one of these doors. I do not want to waste PP on these guys. What I might do is I might make Piers the Puro, partly because it fits with his name, but partly because some of those abilities are based entirely on attack power, and he seems to fit that. Sheba might make the better Dark Mage. Lit 3 lamps so far. Good effort. We need 4. And we'll be good to go to fight that boss down there. Yep. That little trick keeps up. Fantastic. Some of these puzzles, they make this the greatest amount of sense if you think about them for a few seconds. You can easily overthink them. Okay, let's move this last block. And open up the last beam of light. My question is, how did the builders of this place know that dragon thing would be down there, and that we would need to let these lights through? Okay, now we can actually start the walk. And when we get to the dragon, I'll tell you exactly why we actually wanted to let that light through. Did I do that the wrong way? Yeah, I did. Damn. I think I may have done this the wrong way again. What is completely missing how this is done? It's been a while since I did this part. I remember all the rest of it, but this part confuses me a little bit. I'll admit, I'm kind of confused right now. Sure I'm going the right way. It's just a matter of getting this right. Right, which I think I am. But I'm not. I just did this the wrong way. There's going to be this really easy way to complete this little puzzle, and I'm just going to have completely missed it. Watch me do things the stupid way. I'm sure there's an easier way to do this. I am so sure there's an easier way to get this block out of the way. So sure. Oh well. We're past it now. That's what counts, really. Okay, there's a trick to this. It's annoying. And this shouldn't have been a thing. This is how this works. This is one of those annoying maze-type things where you can go the wrong way. But all you have to do is cast growth on the flower. It'll tell you exactly where to go. Oh, that's a lot more powerful than I thought it was. I believe this is a mimic. Yep. Let's use this time to keep getting our stats up where they need to be for the next big fight. Is it just me, or is Jenna just taking this abnormal amount of damage? Yep, we need to complete this fight within 4 turns, or Shiva goes down. That said, that wasn't exactly the hardest thing to do. I wouldn't use growth yet. Going up anyways. And this is completely doable without growth. You can, you know, make your way through by guesswork. I did the first time I did this. It's just not exactly a pleasant experience. This one's real. Rusty mace. Last time we had something rusty, it worked out really well for us. Jenna's just taking tons of damage lately. Smoke, or steam, or whatever it is. Are we there yet? I promise, it is telling me the correct way to go. As evidenced by the fact that I've only seen each of these rooms once. Go away, mage. We don't want to deal with you. Something tells me this is going to be up. And there's the dragon. Because Dragonbane, my friend, does not work. You have to be a true hero, like us. Before we do that, looks like none of them retain anything. Okay, so this is our opponent. Now, I told you there was a very good reason that we were getting all of those lights turned on. There is. This guy has an absolutely insane regen rate, for the most part. It's just incredibly not fun. Every light you turn on reduces his regen rate. Now he's gonna, of course, heal himself, but we don't care about him healing himself. That's fine. We just don't want him regening every turn. That's how bad things happen. So we're going to keep on doing our normal Djinn attack strategy. See if we can actually land any status effects on him. So far, he's not doing too much in the way of damage, which is good. Let's see if we can land these. Nope, not such luck. Now imagine him regenerating stuff back every turn. That's what you'd be able to expect of a, that. Let's get Gaia going. You're going. You just gonna cure poison yourself. Ah, crap. Apparently we cannot pull a Moloch. Or a Fiora. So we'll do a Zagan. Cure poison. She can do Moloch. Get that agility. Nope, can't drop his agility any further than we already have, apparently. Well, we're doing a decent amount of stuff here. But then again, so is he. I'm actually kind of worried about losing Sheba right now. There she goes. Okay, we are going to do things a little bit differently than I had intended already. Mainly, I'll be doing some cures. We're going to wait for Felix to be able to revive Sheba. Because this thing's weakness, unfortunately, is Jupiter. Jupiter's exactly what we don't have right now. So we're going to play this the normal way. Actually, let's see if we can get her up a spark. That would be nice. Let's see. Give us some defense. Cure poison on her. Sheba's back up. For how long is the question? He just persists in doing these area of effect damage spells. Going. I think Breath has priority over all other moves, and that's why it says cures quickly. That looks unpleasant. We have Flower? No, Flower's still waiting to be summoned. Make sure to get her apply. See if we can land Blitz maybe? No? Okay. Felix seems to be doing fine. Oh, we got heals up, so I'm not too amazingly worried. Ooh, got 2 poisons though, that's the problem. Well, Jenna has her unicorn ring, so she can handle herself. Piers can cure poison. Let's get Felix Ether so we can make sure that he gets to keep on doing what he's doing. Yeah, poison is apparently an earth thing. That's not good. Well. To say this is not how I want this to go down is to be an understatement. As you might guess, I have a reason for trying to make sure Jenna stays alive. She has Kindle. I'm hoping Judgment ends it right here. Yep, there we go. Gotta have the Dragon's Bane sword. Yeah, it's not quite over yet. So now we get the special Earth power. Sand. It's actually a very cool power. This is what it does. You turn into sand. You can move around wherever you like, as long as you're underneath the sand. As soon as you touch liquid, though, or as soon as you reach the edge of sand, you come back. Let's get some heals going. I remember there being something more to this. Something special about the... No! Something special about the serpent. Let me go check. I'll be right back. Ah, okay, here we are. Now I figured out what it is. I looked at the wrong spot. And this is something worth going all the way back for, trust me. Luckily, those guys stay grown for us, which I really appreciate. It's right there, the Cloud Blade. You know what? I think Felix benefits most. Okay guys, we're gonna cut this one done in just a second. Out of this freaking room. Okay, so that's it for now. We have just completed Gaia Rock, 2 more of those left. And we are going to go to Izumo. Do stuff after that. I'll see you guys next episode.